Evening all, welcome back to Sam's Bushcraft Camping and Survival. Thank you for clicking on this video. So I do hope you're all well. So I just come out, it's midweek, Wednesday night I think it is, it's 5 PM. I thought I'd just come down my local forest and have a couple of hours or an hour in the hammock and maybe a small fire. So I've got a new head torch that I want to try out as well, which I will show you in another video, which I just bought recently off of eBay. It was £12. It's really powerful, so I thought I'd come and give it a test. I've had it a couple of days, not used it yet. The ground is very marshy, very wet underfoot. It's not been raining, but it's because the air's still damp, the ground's still damp. So it's 5 degrees, as I said. So give and take, it's 4 basically. So this ground is really bad. I've just got a little bit of daylight left. You have to excuse the muffled sound, but I've got the old mask on as well to keep my old face warm. So let's hop in here. I'm going to go around the back end of my forest, up over the tops and up to one of my old camping spots, and hopefully set camp up and just chill for an hour or two with a small fire. So yeah, so the thing around my mush isn't a mask, it's a shemog. So shemog. There you go. I haven't got to put the torch on yet because I've still got enough daylight to see, hopefully, to get to where I'm going to. Whoa, it's really bad down here. Very dangerous. And if you come down here at night and you don't know this place, you can quite easily trip over something and probably hurt yourself. If you do, no one's coming to rescue you because there's no phone signal down here, not for about a quarter of a mile. There we go. So, right, let me show you this, the beam on this torch just before I get in here. This is just beam number 1. It has 8 lights on this torch and it is ultra bright. It is USB rechargeable, so no epoxy battery changing every 5 minutes. Look at that. It's got some distance on it, trust me. It's number 2 beam. It's all the lights and then a flash with all the lights. So yeah, there we go. So I'm going to be using this later on when it's pitch black in here. I've also got a bigger torch, another rechargeable torch, just in case one doesn't work, then you've got a second one to back you up. Let's just hope there's no dickheads in here tonight. I would like a peaceful evening, at least for an hour. So there we go. So we're at dusk. That's all good so far. So there's a beck down here. Not a river, but a beck. For those of you who don't know what a beck is, it's like a deep crevice for rainwater and excess water to run through for when it floods the places and stuff like that. So we have them all over England. There's one just a little bit down here, down this path, which I'm going to now. I'll go across that and then get back up into my woodland, which is way, way, way out there. So about a quarter of a mile, half a mile round in mud. I don't mind. It's just good to get out and start this year properly, because I've been really suffering this year with seasonal affective disorder. And for those of you that don't know what it is, I'm not going to go into too much detail, but basically it's like depression, boredom and all that stuff. But I'm not depressed, I'm just bloody bored because I don't like the cold air. So there we go. But tonight I'm fully wrapped up and layered up and we're all good. Right, so this thing here, I don't have a clue what this is. Let me just turn the torch on so you can see it. It's some kind of metal, well, I think it's a toilet facility or something, I'm not sure. It must be a toilet facility. I don't fucking worry about that, excuse my French. Let's go on. Right, I'm going to try and do as much of this walk in the dark as possible because I came out here a few nights ago. I didn't bring any torches and it was pitch black, and that was about 9 o'clock at night. So I've learned if you know the path and you know what's on it or not on it, you should be okay just to walk through it in the dark. So as I said, I was here a couple of nights ago, just dossing around, just going for a night hike, and I know the paths are clear here, so there's nothing to trip on at the minute, unless any idiots have been here during the day and chuck things to the floor, obviously, or burnt car or burnt motorbikes in the way. But we don't get that around here, fortunately. Right, enough of me waffling. I'll bring you back when I get to the beck. We have to cross the water on the stones. Okay, so here is the beck, as I said. These are the stones that you have to cross. They're quite big, there's only a few of them. As you can hear, running water. Now the other night when I came down here, this was overflowing and you couldn't get in here. So there was no way I could get across this. But tonight, it's kind of low. It's really bad here though, it's really wet. I've got to take my time crossing these stones because I've got muddy boots already. Right, I'll bring you back if I cross the other side safely. Right, so I'm now looking back across the beck, so I've just crossed all these stones. They're absolutely bloody massive, those things. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them to cross this beck. And the water's still fast flowing. It's a little bit colder down here. It's about 4 degrees down here, definitely. That's weird, it shouldn't be. It should be warmer down here. It's really muddy. Really muddy. Right. Let's see if I can get through here and get up to my base camp. And I will bring you back when I get there. Alright, so welcome to base camp. As you can see, I've got the hammock up. Just the hammock. I've got the tarp on. I'm going to put the tarp up because I don't need it. I'm just going to set up a small fire, get fire on, and maybe get a hot drink. So let's get on it. Right, so I've just laid the base of the fire with fuel cell wood wall firelighters, and then on top of that I'm going to put a log to burn. So let's go. Let's get this show on the road. I'm going to sit here for about an hour and just enjoy myself. Watch this lot just catch. First match, there you go. I'll let that lot catch for a bit, then I'll put the log on. I'm good to go. Just a small breeze up here. I don't mind a breeze. Just let that lot catch. Just throw a load of matches in there just like I did when I was a kid. Just get it all going, that's it. Right, leave that for a second. First fire of 2023, by the way. Lovely. First fire of 2023, as I said. Let's go. I've bung one of these logs on. I bought 2 logs. These logs last 2 hours. I probably ain't gonna burn one, so yeah. 1 log right there, fire log. 2 hour burning time. Just bung it on it. Go. I'll probably take the other one back with me anyway. Right, let's enjoy that for a moment. It's a little bit nippy down here, but nothing I can't handle right now, so I'm not worried. Right, enjoy that for a minute, and I'll come back to you. even though, welcome back to my channel. So it's just a quick evening camp. I may have said that, as I said, I may have stayed for a while, just an hour or so. As I've got this new head torch I was testing out, which is really good, really powerful, and just needed a break because the neighbours have been on one all day and it's really beginning to do my nut. You know, I don't have to be the nice guy that turns into a bad guy and, you know, and starts going into one about things. Just the best thing to do is just ignore them, grab backpack and just go out to the forest and just chill in there for a bit. One thing I've learnt in life is to ignore idiots and arseholes alike. So in a minute, I'll probably get a gas out and get a hot drink on. Or I might not, depends how I feel. I don't think I need one because I've had lots of cups of tea before I came out, so I should be alright. I have food, but I'm not hungry because again I've eaten already. So, but just over the I don't know if you can see me, but just over Christmas period, I started ordering MREs, British Army ration packs. I've got several, but I've still got more to buy because I'll be taking some of them with me on my Dales Way hike in May, which is a definite go ahead, for real. I'm looking forward to that. 80 miles from where it starts to Bowness in Lake Windermere. So that's coming up in May. Between now and then, though, I've got to start training, start walking long distances. I get used to walking that long distance because that's going to be a trek and a half. That is. I know lots of people have done it, and they always said the same thing. It's a really, really good hike. So I'm looking forward to that. And on that, that's going to be a solo hike. And obviously I'll be using, I think I'll be using my 85 litre rucksack rather than my British Army Bergen, which would be way too heavy for that. My only concern is water. Will I be able to carry enough water or get enough water on the way? We'll see. Food will be fine. Camps, I will do wild camping. I don't do campsites. I don't believe in paying for things if I don't need to. I'm really tight with money. So now we just chill for 5 minutes. I'm back out again tomorrow. I think the missus, Foxy Lady Outdoors, she wants to come out as well, stretch her legs for a bit, and then we'll see where we go from there. Right, anyway, chilling in the hammock time, midweek. Perfect. You can't beat it. I can't put my feet in the hammock because my boots are full of mud. I don't want to get it covered in crap. Other than that, we're still knee deep in winter. We've not had any snow down here yet at my ends. We've had plenty of ice, but no snow. From the reports I'm seeing, I reckon there's going to be something called a snow bomb or beast from the east, something rather coming in next week, February the 2nd onwards. I'll believe it when I see it. Right, anyway, enough of me rambling on. I'm going to take a break. I'll get back to you when I'm ready to go. Right, so I just want to very quickly show you this torch that I just brought. As I was saying, I know you can see it has 3 LED things on the side and then 2 main spots in the middle. It was $12.99 from eBay. It's USB rechargeable, and it's going to be very bright, so watch your eyes. There's two spotlights, the 6 side lights, all the lights flash, and then there you go. And that is really, really awesome. I can't wait to get this out on the hills and get it tested. So I just had to be sitting in the hammock, had a brunch bar, like an energy bar, and I heard the strangest noise, sounding like somebody was murdering somebody, but it's not. It was probably a fox screaming in the forest, because there's an owl flying over here. Because the dumb council here, they've been in here and they've cut down part of the forest that actually could have stayed where it was. There was no need to cut it down because they're idiots. But that's another story for another day. It feels good to be back out here, I can tell you that. It's very peaceful. There's nobody around, just the animals. As I said, we're still knee deep in winter. All the trees are still bare. The ground's wet as hell. What can I do, eh? This is how we're having to do it. Right, anyway, let's get back to the hammock and then I'll stay for another half an hour and then we're done. Right, so in the next few videos, I don't know if you can see me, but if you can, there you go. If you can't, well, let's try this. In the next few videos, I will be doing day camps with cooking. I've got plans to cook steaks, chicken, burgers, kebabs, you name it. And also, I'm about to order myself a firebox stove from Amazon, probably in the next couple of weeks. As soon as I've got one of them, I'm going to bring it out here to test it. I've got all my old gear that I need to test. My OEX Bobcat 1 tent, my Eurohike 2-man DLX tent, sleeping bags. I've got loads of gear that I need to test. So keep looking out for new videos. I think I'm going to call it a night because I've been here for a while now. Please remember to subscribe, like and share. Don't forget to give the videos a thumbs up. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for every time a new video drops. On that, I will wish you all a good evening and take care, stay safe. I'll catch you all in the next video. I'm out of here.